Okay, so the first one's mounted. Let's go ahead and take the second one. I'm not going to unravel this one. Just going to leave it on there for now. Let's flip this around here. Alright. This time I'm just kind of hand tightening some of these in place just like I normally say to do. Kind of didn't do that the first step, but thought it'd be a little bit easier. Actually, it's a little bit easier this way, but it is kind of difficult to get your fingers on these screws. So, okay. One thing to make note of is that when you go to screw these in, you want to make sure you screw them in so that the motor is actually perpendicular, because each screw actually moves the motor around just a tad. Yeah, just like we said, let's go ahead and loosen this up a bit. There we go. We'll make sure that it's completely perpendicular to the actual motor mounting bracket. If you don't, then you'll have a lopsided motor mounted, and you risk your platform not moving correctly. So that's why we had to unscrew it just a smidge to make sure that it would work. All right. And tighten one of these up over here. Alright. Next step up will be to actually mount the motor bearings. It also comes with some screws, and these look like they'll be, yep, they are going to be Phillips head screws. And so these both look nearly the same. However, in the diagram it shows that the ridged side, there's two sides to this, I'm not sure if you can see it there, but this has a ridge to it, the other one is flat. So the flat one will go mounted flush here, whereas the ridge one will be pointing outwards. So we're just going to put that there, and there's actually 4 screws here. So let's go ahead and mount one of these. Go ahead and take one of these here. Let's see. Well, actually, it looks like we're going to have to mount this ridge on the inside, because these screws have to be flush here, and these are flat top. So the recessed here. The holes are recessed here on the other side. So I take back what I said earlier. That's one motor bearing mounted. Now we have one more to go. I know we're off there. We're having a little difficulty here trying to mount one of these screws here. Just kind of bear with us for a moment. We actually accidentally mounted one of the screws in the wrong hole here. There we go. So we made a mistake, but no big deal. Okay, so it's easily recoverable. And there we go again. Alright, so there you have it. This has been mounted nicely. As you can see, it's got the bearings there. Now we just spot check it. Everything looks good. So in the next video, you actually see us mounting some, getting ready to mount the wheels. Put some stands here to support the upper layers, and we'll be ready to go with that portion soon.